A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Bears ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The run inside. It's Goss. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Got the quick pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Hits the hole. It's Goss.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
Number 96, on to kick it away.
On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Motion from the wide receiver. Flagway wants to throw. They'll run the screen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Lagway. Out wide left, it's Brown. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Lagway. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Hits inside, it's Gauze. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He'll pull it down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Follows his blocks. It's Turner. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Lagway. The screen, and watch out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Left side is Freeman. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Plowing ahead on 4th down. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the big fella. Fights off the defender. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play fake. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like 2nd down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered. Doesn't force the football. And even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big 1st down for this offense.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, it's Baylor. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Here's Lagway to pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Out wide left, it's Freeman. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. A run for the quarterback. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Leaves it with the back. There's a crease. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Bears will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Keeps it himself. Quick toss. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to...
And he's in! Touchdown, Bears! unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking for a man, it's Baylor. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd and long here. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Snow. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. He caught it! 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Flagway wants to throw. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He fires one deep down the right side. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. In traffic, it's Klopfenstein. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. Throwing, Lagway. Gonna take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Long way to go on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This will likely be the last play of the half. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
And it's the Bulldogs in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Lagway. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 30. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He's going to take off. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Baylor. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Lagway to pass. Rush right in his face. This time he's got his man. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it to the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, he's got some space. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Making the adjustment. Out wide right, it's Klopfenstein. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Finds his target. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Gonna run it. It's Turner. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They send the tight end in motion. Keeps it on the option. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And what a nice play. It's a great option. They run it to perfection. Quarterback keeps the football, running down the field, going to make a play. And the defense continues to hustle, continues to fight, forces the fumble. Never give up on a play. That's why you never give up on a play right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
The corners are walked up tight. Drops back, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical.
Looking for the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keeps it on the bootleg. Right? It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes. Takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Flagway wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Flagway. Swats it away.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Flagway fires to the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. from the gun. They'll try to impose their will.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sells to fake. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stopped short of the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Buys time to his left. He's going to fire to the left. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. Throwing, Lagway. Release to the back. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Moving the pocket, it's Lagway. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. On the option. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He unleashes a long one. Pass is broken up downfield, and look who's there, the linebacker covering serious ground.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just 1 possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
To the air, it's Baylor. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, to keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out wide right, it's Klopfenstein. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach.
Right 29, right 29.
Driving forward, it's Turner. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Bears will try to run out the clock in the final minute. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this 1st down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.